Okay, we're going to go for Nottingham Forest at home to Leicester City. This is a 3 PM kickoff in the FA Cup third round this weekend on Saturday. It's obviously another big derby, Forest versus Leicester. We'll talk about Forest to begin with. They've had a poor season. Obviously, they've been up and around the playoff pitch the last couple of years, but it's not happened this year. They won for the first time in 8 games, though, last time out against Ipswich. They need to keep this going against their rivals, because obviously the fans aren't exactly convinced and they'll need a win.
Yeah, it's been a terrible run for Forest. It's on like 10 hours without a goal.
Before Ipswich,
Before the Ipswich game, and you know what? They started the season with such high ambitions under Steve McLaren. You kind of felt that this maybe was their time to get back in the Premier League. Well, in fact, both these clubs would have had real ambition to push on. The fact they're both mid-table strugglers.
Forest are even worse than that. They're down in the bottom.
Well, even in that case, and both teams would have been loved to be higher up in the league. So maybe they'll view this as sort of their opportunity to put themselves in the limelight, get themselves a bigger draw, and maybe spark off their season. Yeah,
and Leicester, again, you mentioned there, they have big ambitions for this year. They're not quite as far adrift as Forest, but they are 12th in the table, 4 points off the playoffs. Obviously, about the Championship, you can go on a good run from anywhere, and you can probably get in there. So they'll still be in the playoff picture, I'd like to think.
Yeah.
They won their first game in 6 against Palace last time out. So once again, they want to continue the momentum that they just picked up against their rivals.
Yeah, certainly. But I think even more so than Forest, they'll be even more disappointed with their season so far, because they really did splash the cash this summer. They had new owners come in, obviously Sven gone, Eriksen's come and gone, and it's been a really disruptive season for them. And similar with them, and similar with Forest, is they'll really look to get this win and really push on. Because as I say, if they can get a big draw next round, then that will hopefully spark something happening at that club.
Okay, so we'll go for prediction. Forest at home to Leicester City in the FA Cup third round. I think Forest did win last time out, but I think it's going to be Leicester that get the points here. I don't think Forest at the City ground this year has not been a fortress at all, so I'm going to go for a 3-1 away win.
I think it will be a Leicester win as well. I think Forest's recent form has been dire. I think it'll be 2-0 Leicester win.